Republican House Oversight Committee issuing a subpoena for Hunter Biden's former business partner. It is part of an investigation into the Biden family's alleged business dealings, and they claim that President Joe Biden influenced policy in exchange for money during his time as VP. But the White House so far denying those claims. News Nation's Joe Khalil joining us live from Capitol Hill with more on this. Joe.
Yeah, Natasha, House Republicans continuing to push for this investigation into the Biden family banking records, specifically their overseas business dealings. And now that comes in the form of Devon Archer. As you mentioned, this is a man who was Hunter Biden's longtime business associate, someone who worked with Hunter Biden and the family on overseas business dealings as well. And now the chairman of the House Oversight Committee, Jim Comer, says they're going to be bringing him in, compelling him legally with a subpoena to come Friday before the committee, testify and give a deposition. And Comer lays out why he thinks this is going to be so important to Republicans' investigation here in a letter to Archer's attorney. And he says here, quote, Mr. Archer played a significant role in the Biden family's business deals abroad, including but not limited to China, Russia, and Ukraine. Additionally, while undertaking these ventures with the Biden family, your client met with then Vice President Biden on multiple occasions, including in the White House. Now, all this is happening, Natasha, with the context that Chuck Grassley, Republican senator from Iowa, yesterday on the Senate floor says that the person who alleged that then Vice President Biden took a bribe from a foreign national also made upwards of 17 different audio recordings of conversations this person had between Hunter Biden and also with then Vice President Biden as well. Now, to date, we don't have any evidence of that just yet, nothing to substantiate that claim. We have not heard this audio. We're not exactly sure if it exists, but it is another layer on top of these allegations. And on the day that former President Trump is going to be indicted, you have many congressional Republicans, House and Senate, continuing to allege there is a two-tiered system of justice, one that treats Republicans differently from Democrats. Senator Grassley tried to make that point yesterday on the Senate floor during his floor speech. Here's what he said.
Two standards of justice in this country will turn our constitutional republic upside down. Thanks to the political infections within the Biden Justice Department and the FBI, we were well along the road for that to happen.
I do want to stress, Natasha, because we've been through weeks and weeks of the investigation here, that the claim that then Vice President Biden engaged in some kind of pay-for-play scheme is just that, an allegation at this point. Republicans have yet to substantiate that with concrete evidence of that. So that's where we are now. The White House continues to dismiss these claims, saying that they're politically motivated and that they're, in some ways a smear job. I do want to mention that we also did reach out to Devon Archer's attorney, asking whether or not he's going to comply with this subpoena and whether we're going to see him in Washington on Friday. They have so far not gotten back to any of our multiple responses to that. Natasha.
Okay, Joe Khalil live for us on Capitol Hill. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.